For years, the standoff over Iran's nuclear program has threatened to go critical, with the country facing crippling sanctions and the possibility of military strikes. But today in Geneva, negotiators from 6 nations, including the U.S., sat down with Iran, resuming talks that could lead to a breakthrough. The CBC's Neil MacDonald has the story.
Just about everyone involved in the talks with Iran seems to think a satisfactory deal is in the offing.
It is the best chance for a long time to make progress on one of the gravest problems in foreign policy.
Under the proposal, says the White House, Iran would cease and roll back its nuclear program over an initial 6-month period. Tehran would also submit to international inspection and verification. The quid pro quo would be a loosening of the sanctions that have been progressively choking Iran's economy for years.
What we would do would be to open up the spigot a little bit for a very modest amount of relief that is entirely subject to reinstatement.
Iran's foreign minister said yesterday that his country is not giving up its right to generate peaceful nuclear energy.
For us, nuclear energy is about securing the future of our children, about diversifying our economy, about stopping the burning of our oil, and about generating clean power.
And Iran's supreme leader publicly insisted on support for the diplomacy.
It's a bad deal, an exceedingly bad deal.
But Israel, which has not admitted the existence of its nuclear arsenal, fears the emergence of a second nuclear power in the region. It wants to increase, not decrease, Iran's economic misery.
It's important that they surrender to the pressure that can be brought to them to have them abandon their nuclear weapons program.
And Israel's supporters here in the U.S. have been lobbying accordingly, pushing Congress for even tougher sanctions. For now, though, the answer is no. At President Obama's request, the Senate has decided to give negotiations more time. Neil MacDonald, CBC News, Washington.